Finally, we're joined by Jessika Malo, journalist and author. She's just written her new book, but will be in Virgin Megastores sometime this week. Hi, Jessika. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Jessika, I just want to start by asking you a little bit about your book, and maybe you can summarize it for me. Why did you write it?
Well, it's a little bit difficult for me to describe my book because, as you know, writing a book is different than talking about it, as it is also different than, or also difficult than reading, actually doing the act of reading the book. For me, this book is a personal experience. It's also an act of fiction of my mind. I can say my sick mind, if you want me to say, because it's all about illusion, detachments, attachments, memory, how people are joined together, and what are the impediments or infringements of the relationship between the Adam and the Eve. In the book, I have Adam, and I also have the protagonist, or the character, the main character. Yeah. She is Callista, which means the most beautiful. The relationship of these two people coming in and coming out of each other is what's the book about.
Jessika, I've got another question here. I mean, I've had this book for a while. I've left it on the table in my TV room as an experiment to see who would pick it up and who wouldn't pick it up. And everyone's question is, why do you have a French title on an English book?
If it is what you're saying, then I think I have done a pretty good job, because I wanted people to ask when they read this book in the first place because of the title. And also the main reason for the title being French is because folie à deux is a French terminology for a psychiatric, or if you want, a psychological disease where two people are inflicted with the same kind of folly or of craziness, if you want me to say, and they are actually growing in this kind of folly at the same time simultaneously.
All right, Jessika, I think this is really what we wanted to get down to. I mean, how hard is it to get this book published in Lebanon?
You'll have to trust me when I say it is actually very difficult, because you have to do everything by yourself. There's no one to tell you how to do it. There's no one to actually endorse you. I had to do the publishing myself. I had to do the typing, the cover, the layout, everything. Then after I finished the book, I had to make the book signing also by myself, and I prepared everything, and also I've invited many people who weren't able to encourage me as I wanted them to be. But at the end, I talked with Virgin Megastore, and they were able to endorse my book in some kind of a way by selling it. And I'm also going on TVs and having my book reviewed by several Lebanese newspapers. So I think it's gonna be better from now on.
So I mean, is there any chance of maybe we might be looking at another book sometime soon?
Actually, I am writing a new book. It's also in English, called The Itch of Pain. And I also have another poetry book coming soon, God's Will.
Jessika, thank you for being with us today. I'm sorry it was short and sweet, but we're running out of time.
Thank you very much for having me.
That was Jessika Malo, journalist and author. And so we wrap up the bulletin with a reminder of our top stories.